Hey, TruBadger YouTube. It's nice to see you all. Thank you for joining us today. We have got another round of the DeFi Divas coming to you live from our TruBadger token YouTube page. And I'm super excited. My name is Deb Caswell. I am the tour guide badger. And we have with us, of course, the amazing Dawn Clifton, who is the fire badger. We have with us Rhonda Bimbo, the badger.
Honey.
What
honey badger.
Queen badger?
Honey badger.
Honey badger.
Yeah.
And of course, we have somebody new with us this week, which we're super excited about. New to the call, you guys. She has been a DeFi diva for, well, several months now, if we're going to talk about DeFi divas, right? But as far as on our amazing team of amazing women, she's been on this team for 5.5 years. So, hey, Sharona, and this is the Grateful Badger. So we're really, really excited to have her with us today. So if you don't know who we are, we're with TruBadger Token, which is why we're on their YouTube page. And we are just a bunch of women who are super, super interested in trying to figure out how to get the rest of you women into cryptocurrency, right? Into cryptocurrency. We're super excited about that. And so we're going to come to you every week and introduce new people to you. Eventually, we'll have some of our token holders come up who are women who are new to crypto and talk about that too. We're really excited. So expect real fun things from us. And expect the unexpected is what I like to say, because we have no idea.
We can deliver that.
Right? So Sharona, I'll start with a question for you. And I would just like to hear kind of, where you're coming from and how you're feeling about this whole DeFi space, the whole crypto space. I know you came to us from Digibot, right? That was your first touch into the crypto world. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your experience there?
Well, hi, everybody. I'm Sharona, Grateful Badger. I've had lots of dealings with lots of you. And Deb, you asked me where I'm from.
Oh, happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day, everybody. Oops, wrong way. Happy Canada Day. I am very happy to be a Canadian. Part of our this team, we're a global team, absolutely, and so are many of you are global as well. Like Deb said, I did come to crypto via our Digibot connection, which I had no clue whatsoever about anything crypto. That was just weird. That was wonky and winky and, spider senses and all that kind of stuff back when I first heard about it. However, I grew to love it, mostly because of the people who were involved in it. And even though I tried to learn and tried to understand, it wasn't part of my wheelhouse, but I knew that the team of people who were leading us, doing the training, I had total trust in the integrity of them, in their knowledge and experience. And I thought, I'm just going to hang around here and absorb some of this. And I did. And eventually I started talking the lingo, because that's a whole new language and, new words for same things. And I just loved it. And as our team grew more and more and more, part of our team stuff, our guys, Corey and Peter and some of the others started talking about these DeFi tokens. Well, what the heck? And they were fun. Like you'd watch them and they were like names like Safe Moon and, Galaxy and, PooCoin and, all that kind of stuff rather than Bitcoin and ETH and, like just that suit and tie kind of stuff versus the fun, what I felt. And that's how I got to be really connected with these DeFis, because it's fun. And it's so fun to have being part of the group to bring this TruBadger to here. We went through a lot of other stuff and, learned and lost and all that kind of stuff. And now here we are. We're 3 weeks in, I think. Is it 3 weeks now? I don't know.
Has it been 3 weeks? Oh my gosh.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I think it's almost 3 weeks. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. I just want, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No,
Sorry.
just, there's so much difference here, like YouTubes and burn parties and fun and new people and jumping on Zooms and teaching and, teaching people from, I taught 2 people this week how to copy and paste. That's how basic they were, but they were so excited.
Got there.
Yeah. And that really is our sweet spot, this nurturing place that we come from inside of TruBadger. And in fact, inside of all of the companies that we've been involved with, right? This 5.5-year journey that we've been on together, we nurture this community relationship. And now with our token holders, and that's one of the things that I know Dawn wanted to talk to Sharona about too, is some of the stuff that she's doing with Zoom and helping people and all of that.
Absolutely. And it's interesting that you talk about that, because even the fact that we're doing Zooms and nurturing and hand holding people wherever they are, whether they're seasoned cryptocurrency people, our token is new. So they still have something to learn, right? They still have to navigate through that and how we're doing things, because it is very different. But not only that, we're going like way above, out of our way to nurture these people, right? If we see in Telegram that somebody at midnight needs help, one of us is hopping on a Zoom and opening up our room. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, we're doing even beyond that, right? That's what's incredible to me and warms my heart, just to see that whole community come together and all of us just on the ready, no matter what time of day, no matter what else is going on, because Lord knows we're busy, but no matter what, we're gonna just stop and do the important thing of helping that one person. Even if it's just one person, it doesn't matter.
Right.
We'll stop and do that, right? So Sharona, I would love to know more about your experience of these amazing Zoom rooms, because you host one, right? Daily. So how is that going? What are you learning that maybe we can do even better on an education level, on, that side of things? Like, what are you seeing?
Well, I am seeing people from every walk of life, and we all are. I'll speak for Candace and Carolyn and Steve and Mark and, like Dawn and, everybody who's taking turns doing Zooms. We're seeing people from every walk of life, from 18-year-olds to 80-some-year-olds. It's incredible. Yeah. Women, men, and I will tell you, speaking of women, that women, especially mature women, are the most open-minded for learning. Mm-hmm. They listen, they ask questions, and nothing against men, but we all, I might get in trouble here. We all know that men think they know, and sometimes they're not as open to, new ideas, and especially if they're original crypto people, the Bitcoin and ETH and, that particular stream of crypto. This is all really, really new to them too. So every single person is different. So, the first questions we ask: do you have any crypto? Have you done this before? Do you have a trust wallet? Do you know how to copy and paste? Do you know how to share your screen? And the people, like today on the 3-day token giveaway thing that we've been having, we had a woman on who had been on with Carolyn quite a few times. And today she's whipping up that share screen, and she's been, so people are learning more than just how to buy TruBadger.
That was all sorts of that was beautiful to see on that special Zoom, seeing all these people that we know, we've seen from the very beginning, day one, 3 weeks ago. Oh my gosh, I don't know anything. Please help me. I don't know how to copy paste the contract address. What are you saying? It's such great to see them share.
And now they're just
today. Oh my goodness. Like that feeling of accomplishment, right? That we're doing some good here.
Exactly.
And are helping people. And that's very evident today.
And you're right. That is
really meeting people where they are.
Meeting people where they are. And that's what I was about to say too, right? Everybody comes to this from a different perspective, from different experience levels. And what I love is just through this journey of helping people understand how to buy a little, how to swap for a little crypto, how to hold on to a little crypto and see what happens over time. Just in that little piece, there is so much learning that can take place. And what I love about it is that we have this team of people who really enjoy that teaching part and helping people along and meeting them where they are. So, so important. I love it. And I do want to say that we have some incredible men in this TruBadger token world with us, right? I mean, we really do.
I didn't mean that.
Oh, I know. On our staff, as token holders. I mean, we have got some incredible men too, who also are very nurturing and, just really fun to be around. And we all appreciate that we get this platform to come on and say, hey, women, let's do this. Let's bring some more women in. Peter mentioned last week that the crypto space is 85% men and 15% women. And we really are here to do what we can to change all that, right? We at least get it leveled out, right? I'm a Libra. I really enjoy the balance in life, right? Speaking of balance, when we first launched, there's a lot of talk out there with other tokens about fair launch. They talk about fair launch, right? Well, we stepped away from that concept completely. We're unique. TruBadger is a unique token. And one of the things that we said is fair launch. Is that smart as business people? Mm-hmm. Not really. Fair launch means that the people running the business behind the token, running the utilities, running these things, a fair launch says everybody has access to the exact same tokens. And when that token launches, they're all competing to get tokens, right? So the people that are working on the project and putting 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 hours a day in, I mean, maybe not your token, but this one does, those people then they're not compensated for that time that they're put in by way of some early tokens, right? So I love that. I love that we added the balance and the business sense into this. And then now as women, bringing more women in, we can balance this out between, everybody is welcome in TruBadger. And we really have a heart for bringing women along and making sure that you've got something to take care of you later on, right? This crypto space is a space that quite possibly could do that. Now, we're not financial advisors and we're not giving any kind of advice at all. We'll just talk about our own personal journeys. But we really feel like this is a great place for women. And with that, I want to turn it over to Rhonda and hear sort of, what are your thoughts about women in crypto and TruBadger specifically? I mean, what are your thoughts around that?
Well, when you look at the business that we're building and the community that we're building, to me, it's so inclusionary. It's so, it wraps everyone in its arms, which is a fairly strong female dominant personality, correct? So we are nurturers, and yeah, men are as well, but we just default to that as women, as females. So that is the culture that we're building, is being able to wrap our arms around people and say, it's okay, we got you, we'll help you along the way. And it is so, I've heard Sharon, in fact, I've heard you say this a number of times throughout the last couple of years when you're working with folks, helping them through things. And you always say this, teach them to fish. Don't give them a fish, teach them to fish. And that's what we're doing here. We want to teach everyone and hopefully bring more women into this space where we're looking at not just our own financial independence per se, but for us to take the reins and make decisions and look at things in an analytical way and take a bit of chance out for ourselves and play in it and then be proud of it, because it's not necessarily our comfort zone to do that. And it's not where others tend to look at women and go, oh yeah, they're the leaders in the financial world. And so I'm super excited and proud to be able to say that. I think when Peter did mention that 15%, of token holders in this space here are women. Like, I bet you we got a higher average than that already. And I know that we do.
So,
And I hope that it does grow, because we also teach our kids along with that. Again, you know, women tend to be the teachers in the family platform as well. And we need to bring our kids into this and teach them crypto sense as they're growing up. And the more women we can get involved sooner than later, the better we're going to be able to do that, is get everyone on board with this cryptocurrency of the future, because it's not going anywhere. It is going somewhere. It's going and getting bigger, and we need to jump in. Sharona.
I think she was saying to the moon.
Oh, okay.
It's going up.
If I can, I will add to that, because that was beautifully said. And I think something very important that you said was the way we are treating this as a business, because we are. A lot of token projects I'm personally involved in, I can guarantee you they're not even thinking about it as a business. They're thinking about it more as a get rich quick scheme. Get in, let it shoot up, get out real quick, and then the project's probably going to die, right? And that's how they're running it initially. That's how they're launching it. We didn't do that. We started with a business of TruBadger, right? Whole tokenomics plan from the website and all the thought put into that, and the way it's laid out and everything that we wanted to make sure it covered. Because a lot of websites, I can promise you, we've been to them, there's no team, there's no real people. You're just giving your money to phantoms. You have no idea what they may do with it, if you'll ever get it back, whatever. And that's a scary thing. And I think that's why a lot of women, just especially women that I talk to, they avoid it like the plague. They're like, there is no way I'm getting in crypto. Have you heard what happened? Have you seen this?
Right.
No. I just want to assure the women that we're speaking to and hearing this, that we are very, very different. As you can see, we're very real people.
Yeah.
We have backgrounds. You can go to our website. You can see some of the team. More of the team's going to be added as we go. We have real projects that are in place. We are doing some serious things with the token. You can look at the tokenomics. You can see that that's very well thought out. It's not just something thrown up there because, oh, wait, we have to have a tokenomics section.
Right.
No, it's very planned and methodical and business oriented. And, you know, even from our liquidity, right? Just locking our liquidity for that short time. Like that's
Short time, right.
Short time. That's a very major key thing. Other tokens don't do that. They lock the liquidity for 4 years, let's say. We didn't want to do that. That's not business wise.
Right.
Right. What happens if, because we're on PancakeSwap, and I'm not dissing anyone, but I'm just saying, you know, facts. We're on PancakeSwap. God forbid, what if something happened to PancakeSwap and we had our liquidity locked for 4 years and we just launched?
Exactly. Yeah.
What do you think would happen? So no, we decided no, that is not the right way to go for us. Right. Other people may do that and they have their own reasons, but we're going to make real sure that we have control of this thing all the way through. We've locked for 90 days, 105 days, and 120 days. We're staggering it, right? That way we can have control of that. In 90 days, we're going to have control of that liquidity. Right. We can do something else with it.
We can put it on a different exchange, right?
On a different exchange, right? It's, and we will.
Add an exchange, right? Exactly.
Yeah. Maybe create an exchange. I'm just saying.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it?
Oh,
you brought that up. You know, Dawn, I love what you're saying, and it is true. We came to this from a 100% business standpoint. Like, how do you take the crypto token, the token market that we're in here, this DeFi market, and how can we really add that business sense to the back end? And you were talking about that, and one of the things, I was on another deflationary coin. I was on one of their AMAs and I was watching them as they were asking their token holders to please donate to them, because they took this phenomenal concept with their reflection, with the tax that they added for each transaction, right? And they took that and they split it 5% to liquidity and 5% back to the token holders. And that's making an assumption that you don't need any money to run your business. That's a bad assumption, right?
Sorry. That is.
Terrible assumption. So we've got 1% going to innovation. We've got 1% going to marketing. We've got 1% going to the burns, right? So we burn tokens to create that scarcity with our tokens. So there's a complete business sense behind this where TruBadger isn't going to have to go to the token holders, the people that cared about them the most, the people that put themselves out there and helped get us launched. We're not going to go back to them and say, "Ooh, could you just donate?" We're just going to add a donate button on the website. And if you could just donate money to us so that we can build our business that we didn't think about, right? So we come to this space with just a completely different way than any other token that's existed on the planet yet, which is really exciting to me. I love that aspect. I love it. So smart.
Yeah, and you're so right. Why would we ever want to go to our token holders and ask for money?
Right.
Like, that is so ethically wrong to me. I mean, we've never done that, right? In our other businesses, we've been together for 5 years. We've launched other businesses, like 40 other projects.
Right.
Never gone to them and say, you know what, we're struggling. How about donating to us?
Right.
And then we can do more. And then we can help more. We can provide more education. No, we have funding for that built in.
Right.
We'll never have to worry about marketing dollars. And we're marketing like crazy.
Yeah.
And we've got the funds, right?
Yeah.
The innovation that's coming, the new things that we're building. We'll never have to worry about not having money to get that accomplished. That's already done, right? So we're in such a good place. And even being so new, 3 weeks in, we are in such a good place to really make this thing explode.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm really excited. We've got some great things coming, and I'm wondering, has anybody been watching the YouTube live to see if we have any questions out there? Because it is time to get some questions answered. We got a lot of people out there saying hello. Let's see. Smash the like button. Yes, please smash that like button. Share it out to the world.
Yes.
And
ring that bell. Click that bell so you'll be notified when we have more videos and we're doing more lives and whatever. You'll be notified. Yeah,
we do come live quite a bit, you guys. We have lots of AMAs. We like to really interact with the community, not just the women, but we've also got just straight up AMAs. We've got interviews that are taking place. We've got lots of stuff. And in fact, last night, what did we do? We had a great burn party, which we'll be doing every single week with Humble G the Fiddler, who is a phenomenal music artist. He plays the fiddle, right? And he's a singer. So what is the RSVP? How does that go again? I shouldn't have brought it up because I'm not going to be able to say it.
Right.
Rapper, singer, violinist, and producer.
Producer.
Yes. And he's doing some great things out there. So we're super excited about him. So do come back and ring that bell so you'll see. So Valerie, all the way from Australia, is she from New Zealand, Val? Is it New Zealand or Australia? Yeah. So she says, your help to people is invaluable. I'm just one of those people that learns better from I'm just one of those people that learns better from being shown live and then doing. And she can't thank us enough. Many just do not absorb the info from just listening. And that's so true, right? That's so true. That's why we love to get on.
Yeah, even that printed document that we provide, because we try to do that a lot too. There's a lot of people that want to print that out and have it beside them, and we try to do that for every instruction. Most people just can't do that.
Right.
Yeah, they like to read and they can read it, but it doesn't make any sense whatsoever until they're shown. So it's
Yes.
But I found what I like to do is when somebody would message me or I would hear that they wanted to get together, I would ask my few questions and then I would say, okay, I want to share a printout with you, or I want to share a quick video with you. I just want you don't have to do anything yet, but read or listen, because there's some different lingo, and it would be great for you when we get together that you'll understand some of that language that we're talking about. It goes back to what Rhonda said. teach people to fish. That's what I
Yeah.
do. And, you know, and then let them do it themselves while you're together. And
Yeah.
it's, you know, it's amazing. You'll, you know, because sometimes you'll be you know, somebody will be a little bit slower. And next thing you know, they're 6 steps ahead of where you were, because they're building confidence in themselves as they're moving along. So
So
it's
important.
really,
Yes.
yeah.
I love that so much. We are instilling in them that confidence, because you do need confidence in
Empowering.
the space, no lie.
Yes.
You know, this is a different world. So giving them that confidence in the very, very beginning, when they're just first clicking that first button, that is huge. That takes them a long way into, okay, I can hold on to this. I understand what that means. I can let this build up, and I can wait, and I can do everything that they're telling me to do, because one, we've instilled that trust already. You know, we got them started and whatever, but then they have the confidence themselves to understand what we're saying. And that's really, really good. I did have another question for you. We got away from it a little bit, but I want to circle back to this a second, because speaking of languages, right, and we are an international company and all those things, I would like to know from these Zoom rooms where you're hand-holding everybody, you've had some international people, right? Lots of international. I would like to know what you're seeing as far as maybe what are their stumbling blocks, because theirs are going to be different than, say, us in the US. We have a lot of resources. We have a lot of easy tools, right? It's just built in, right? But I can imagine other countries, it's very difficult to even get B&B, for example. So what are the kind of stumbling blocks that you're seeing for the international people, and what do you think we can do about that to make that better?
And that's, I think, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, actually, it's funny you use B&B, getting B&B as an example, because I've noticed that it's probably harder for American folks who don't already have some kind of crypto exchange going on to get than like Canadians. It's been, I don't want to say a breeze, but it's been quite simple for folks in Canada to get B&B. And especially those involved with Binance, even though, you know, there's things there, and most international people are deal with Binance. So they've also had that easy, because B&B is the Binance coin. So it's a native coin to Binance. The stumbling blocks, I haven't seen a real lot, because most people around the world have a really good command of the English language. And so far, but we do know people who have other languages, strength in other languages, who we know we could call on if need be, or somebody could bring somebody with them. You know, we're open, you know, we'll find it. We'll MacGyver something to
that is incredible. And that's the beauty of our community, right? That is why we wanted to set out to build a strong community first, right? Through communication and you know, little drips here and there, what was coming and whatever. And we built this amazing community. And now you're right, we could probably post in Telegram any time of day or night, 2 a.m., you know, to 12 noon. And we could say, did anybody speak this? And I guarantee you there's a couple people that speak that and can hop on a Zoom with us and be the translator. And I love that so much that I bet nobody else has that, right?
Exactly.
And you can think along those lines, because they're not even doing Zooms anyway, right? So they don't really think about those kind of things, and that could be a real hindrance for their project, because they want to be international. So why not have that in place? But that's interesting. So let's flip that on its head, because you said it's probably easier for international people to get into our project than us in the US.
Potentially.
So what are the stumbling blocks you're seeing for US people?
Well, if you live in New York, there's an issue to get crypto. We've also seen folks in Nevada have an issue, Washington, but you know, they've been able to work with other people in the community who have come forward to them and said, hey, I'm willing to help you with that. You know, let's get together, like on, you know, in a Zoom and talk and see what we can do for each other. And that's how people that's what the beauty of a community. And
And I love that. And it, one of the things that I wanted to make sure too, you just circled back to, we do get on Zoom calls. We are real humans. We love face-to-face interaction. We also have a lot of the crypto space is just filled. It's kind of a place that is filled with a lot of people who do enjoy taking your money. So, and that includes some of the projects that are getting launched and that you see listed right now, even on CoinMarketCap. I gotta say it because we've been waiting to get TruBadger listed on CoinMarketCap, and every day I see every token that they put on there, and I just cannot believe TruBadger isn't there yet. We've been on CoinGecko since I think the second day maybe the first or second day we were live. CoinMarketCap, we should be on there any minute. I'm super excited about that. But we also teach people how to stay safe in this crypto zone. And that is, if somebody asks you to go and have a message with somebody and message privately, we let people know that it's not the best if you don't know who you're talking to. And even, we've had people impersonate us already, right? I mean, in the beginning, it was like, oh, that's kind of a form of flattery, seeing everybody copy us out there, but it's actually not, because they are trying very hard to steal people's funds. And it's very sad. Here we are, TruBadgers, this group of people that all we want to do is help everybody succeed in this crypto space. And then you've got all these bad actors everywhere. So I would suggest to you that when you get into the crypto space, that you find a token with a group kind of like ours, maybe just come to ours and let us help you get started, right? But our main goal is to get women and get so many people into the crypto space so that we can clean it up. We can help clean it up. When you start with TruBadger, we don't expect you just to stay in our community. We want you to find other tokens that you love. We actually want to collaborate with other tokens that are out there. If somebody has a great utility, we are going to partner with other tokens down, as we move along. So we want to see you start with us and let us help you learn what to do and not to do out in the crypto space, and especially in this DeFi space. Can be a little creepy sometimes. I love that everybody knows who we are, because we come on Zoom, we tell you our names, we're all over social media. You know where to find all of us. So I think that's a really special piece that we bring to this marketplace.
Yeah, and that safety element that you're talking about is so huge. And that's, I think, why a lot of women shy away from it. They see it every day. They hear other people, maybe their partners, maybe friends of theirs, whatever, that are in it and got scammed, right? And so I know, in my family, the women in my family are like, yeah, thank you. I get scammed enough, from credit card fraud and whatever, and identity theft, and I don't need that on top of it. But the one thing we have made sure to do is put those safeguards in place, right? We have our official Telegram. We document who the admins are. You know our names. You see our faces. We're on social media, like she said. We're on Zooms all the time. And we also are always daily, we have a team of people that are looking out for all those scam posts and those scam people. And we're documenting that, and we're putting that in our Discord, and we're letting people know, hey, please go to our Discord before you do anything and check out the scams that we have discovered. And we just want to keep you safe more than anything, not only get you involved with us and get you involved in crypto in general, but to be safe. And we tell you exactly in Telegram what to do, what not to do. We post all the examples, and we're just very serious about that. So yeah, keep that in mind, when you're looking at other projects. I mean, do they want to keep you safe, or do they even care?
Right.
If they're not.
I just looked over in the Telegram or in the YouTube chat, and one of the questions we had is they'd heard that we were going to have a university of sorts, and was wondering where we were at with that project. And again, that speaks to the fact that we're hands-on trying to teach people and not just meet them where they are, but take them where we're going.
Yeah,
So,
right. That's exactly right.
In the works. Yes, we are discussing, planning, mapping it out. It is going to happen. I would say within the next week, we should be able to see something and start using it. So it is definitely coming. That's very important to us. We want to make sure everybody has access. to all the important training that you may need. You know, no matter what it is, even if it's just how in the world do I get MetaMask on my phone? I mean, it doesn't matter, the simplest little thing to the most complicated thing. Right. We're going to map it out and have.
But is getting MetaMask on your phone really a simple thing? Not so simple.
You know, and Dawn was talking about Discord and Telegram and all these places. And when we have a place to send you and get you just a place to start, and then when you're ready for some help, then we can meet you where we are. There's lots of people that are probably going to be able to dig in and just start going and set up their own things. And it'll be fun to track how many people went to our site and are able to just go out and get their first TruBadger without having to get onto a Zoom with us, right? When we're talking about, you know, hundreds of thousands of people coming in to our token, you know, it that gets a bit cumbersome, but yeah, that's a really important part of what we're doing, is making sure that people have a place to go to learn, not just about TruBadger token, right? I really want to emphasize that we want to see people in crypto. We want to see people start building something toward their future. And we believe, no guarantees ever, but we believe crypto is the place to do that. And we're really, really excited about it.
Yeah, but why do we believe? Why? We say that a lot, right? I think we take it for granted because we are believers. We have been since Digi 3 years ago, right? We've seen it in person. We understand it. But why would you say for the new people? Why is it the future? Why is it the solid thing that's going to get us to where we want to be in retirement and wherever?
Right. Well, I would start off by saying, if you compare it to the US dollar, especially, and kind of watch what's happening to the value of the US dollar, it doesn't do this very much, if at all. In fact, we're kind of seeing it do a lot of this straight down. And a currency all over the world, the currency that we use, that we're all used to, the fiat currency, it's really not doing big things. Now, when I put money into my savings account, I mean, that's exciting, right? That's super exciting, but there's no way that you can earn the percentages like what we see in the crypto world, right? You can jump into a token or a coin and you can watch that. Sometimes they don't go up, right? But a lot of times they do. And especially, Dawn, why would you come to TruBadger for all this? Because in addition to everything else that we offer, we have a master trader who is actually one of the founding members of TruBadger, and he gives free training on how to trade, on how to read the charts, on how to understand even what our token TruBadger is doing, and all tokens and coins. And this is available to everybody for free. You can be a token holder or not a token holder, and you can still come to the free lessons on how to trade. That is a life skill.
Let me interject really fast.
Yeah.
Keep going. I'm sorry to do that, but you said something that just excites me so much, because as a kind of new token holder and kind of new to crypto, only in the past 3 years, but then trading on my own really just past 6 months, right? Just kind of outside of Digi and doing things and exploring, right? But what I love about his teaching, and I know who you're talking about, and the most important thing for me as a token holder and learning his training and coming, is that money management.
Yes.
Because that's not taught anywhere, right? Even throughout growing up, money management in period was not taught.
Right.
So to have that along with crypto and understanding that piece of it,
yes,
that is so huge for me.
Yes, it is huge. And he's already doing this with TruBadger, right? So he's come on a few times and helped us really understand what we're looking at in the candles and how to respond, right? And Doug teaches very well that it's not about reacting to something. It's not about panicking when you see something, right? It's about relaxing and understanding, learning this life skill. It's a life skill. This is what I love about what we're doing here. When we're with you on Zoom, we are teaching you life skills, right? We're teaching you skills that you can use throughout your life to better your world. In this case, it's with crypto, right? In Doug's case, it's with, when you learn how to trade crypto from Doug, you're learning how to trade You're not learning how to trade crypto. You're learning how to trade. So no matter what's being traded, you are understanding what you're looking at on those charts. And I think it's absolutely amazing. It's one of the best things that we get to offer to our community of token holders.
And it's free.
And it's free.
It's totally free. You don't have to join anything or pay a fee. It's free.
That's awesome. Well, we are running at the end. We are getting to the end of this AMA, and I wanted to mention real quick, and we're gonna look to see if there are any other questions out there that we can answer. But I want to remind everybody, or maybe you're hearing it for the first time, we have a super fun little event that we're doing, and that is we're asking people to have your kids ask crypto questions or TruBadger questions to our one of our founding members, who is Peter Gantner, the brainchild behind a lot of what you're seeing with our amazing tokenomics. Should I say it? Is he brilliant? I mean,
is he listening? We should say it.
We heard that right before the call. Was that? No, but he's absolutely brilliant. And he's brought this business sense to the world of crypto, and I love it. But we just need a video of your kids asking a question. Send that in to us, and we're going to have so much fun with that. And there's no question that is too tough for Peter. So he promises that he's going to be able to answer all the questions. So I can't wait to see that. And that's coming up.
I would love to see them try and stump them.
I know. I would too. I know. I'm trying to get my niece and nephew to send something in. I'm sort of feeding them potential questions. Like, what if you asked him this? We want to see if we can stump them. So if you indeed have a kiddo who's watching all of this crypto activity going on, I don't understand, why does mom keep talking about something called KuCoin and giggling, and they want to ask a question, just make a quick video and send that to marketing@TruBadger.io. And on Tuesday next week, we will have the crypto kids ask Peter Gantner, stump Peter Gantner AMA, and it should be a great deal of fun. And I've already talked to Corey. We have a couple of other ideas, guys, on how else we can keep our kids involved in this crypto space, so that we bring them along on this journey and that they're growing up in this space, understanding it. Because you're right, Dawn, not understanding budgeting, not understanding how to manage your money is very detrimental to the economy of any country. So the more we can bring every member of the family along on that ride, the better, the stronger our economies will be, the stronger our families will be. So it's all about keeping everyone involved and
I know Devin
taking ownership.
My son's 11 and he is learning so much from just watching me work. Right? Just being around when we're
being open to
sorting things out and coming up with the tokenomics. Now he's learning so much, and I love that about this. And I know Deb's kids are the same way. They're learning a lot about this and how can they better their future because of it. And I've already got him tokens. I mean, my gosh, why not? I need to get that growing for him. Can you imagine in 10 years?
Right.
What that's going to do for him? It's so important. So
well, can you imagine in 10 years what our tokens will be worth that we purchased in the last 2-3?
I can imagine. I really can.
I'm always erasing zeros.
I know.
And that always moving the zeros to the back end of the number. Right?
Oh, I know. And that again is part of the excitement of tokenomics, is watching this process take place and seeing those zeros disappear and the value grow, and understanding that holding on to that asset for a long period of time really builds your solid foundation for future wealth. I am years old and I need to shore up my retirement funds. And that's the only person who can do that at this stage, because I am 11 years old, is me. it's up to me to do that. And I see TruBadger and cryptocurrencies as a way to help start that process and get it going and kickstarting it, in fact, more so than anything I've ever seen in the past
And that's
5 years.
Right. We're talking about the value of this token and how we feel it's going to go up and that kind of thing. And everything. It's not hype. We understand what it's based on. It's based on business, right? It's based on a solid team that's been together for 5 years. It's based on really important and real utilities, like things that are really being built and going to be put out into the marketplace for others to be able to use and benefit from. There's real stuff behind it. It's not fluff. Right. Our website, you can throw up a website in a couple of hours. It's not just that's what we've done and we look pretty and our graphics are great and our website's fun and it's different than anybody else. It's so much more than that. I mean, you have to really dive in. Yeah. You have to really understand the tokenomics. You have to really understand the utilities and what we're doing. Look at our timeline. Look at what's coming in the next couple of months. We've got it laid out through December. Yeah. Like, this is real. So that's just
And to wrap this up, thank you, Dawn. Excellent. I just want to add one more thing that's real. And this is what you'll find when you come to TruBadger, and that is family. We treat our entire community like family. We are very protective of our family. We let our families get involved, as you heard all about the kids and how our kids are involved, how your kids can be involved. This is a real place for you to feel very comfortable in bringing, everybody that you've got, bring your friends, bring your family, tell everybody that you love about this amazing token, because we're here, we're going to take care of them, and we're really excited about what we're doing here. So with that, I want to thank Sharona, the Grateful Badger, for coming on and sharing her experience with us. You're amazing. I know she'll be back. So thank you so much. And we're going to be back. I think we're doing this once a week, aren't we?
Yes. Well, you know what? We're in charge. So I say we do it whenever.
We're going to do, we'll see you.
But on Saturday, Corey's doing an AMA where he's interviewing some token holders.
Oh, right.
So that AMA should be also very fascinating to hear from token holders' perspective, what they're seeing, feeling, experiencing, and why they're involved and why they are so passionate about it. And if I'm not mistaken, that's at 1:00 Pacific.
1:00 Pacific. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. So that's a great reminder, everybody. Please go smash that like button. Smash is what our TruBadger says all the time. Smash that like button. Actually, my 10-year-old says it all the time, and my 12-year-old. Smash it. And don't forget to ring the bell. The bell is going to tell you when we're live, when we come on. We post most of our content on here is live. We like to come on. We like to interact. We want to be with you as you're watching us. So anyway, thank you everybody for joining us today. We love you to the moon and back.
Yeah,
go.
You want a hat? Does anybody want a hat?
Yes, let's go. I do.
Come on. Plug it.
That's why we're the hat. We got to show off this fun hat, right? If you want one, we have a contest right now. It's in our Telegram. It ends tonight at midnight Pacific. So get in Telegram, see what that's all about. You could win a hat. There's first, second, and third prizes. You could also win tokens. That's the exact hat you're going to win.
They are amazing. They're so fun, you guys. Yeah. And I've never seen this. I love Truman. He's just so darn cute. I just love him.
He's cute. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Excellent. We'll go to Telegram and find that we are TruBadger official. I'm turning into a hologram. That means my time is done here, guys.
He's fading away.
And I am done. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Smash that like button and let's get that bell rung. You can come back for more. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.